Join me as I dive into the challenge of the absolute best finance options for my next property development project. Securing the right financing is crucial for any property development, but with so many options available, it can be overwhelming to determine which one is the best one for your specific needs. In this video, we'll explore the various finance options available to developers, their pros and cons, and what you need to consider when choosing the right one. Developers often face significant challenges when trying to secure funding for their projects. One of the main hurdles is meeting the strict criteria set out by traditional lenders, such as banks and financial institutions. They typically require a substantial deposit, a solid credit history, and a detailed business plan. Additionally, the lengthy approval process can cause delays, which can be costly and impact the project's overall viability. Many developers also struggle to find lenders who are willing to take on the level of risk associated with property development projects. Another challenge developers face is the lack of flexibility in traditional financing options. Banks and other financial institutions often have rigid repayment terms, which can put pressure on the project's cash flow. This can be particularly problematic for projects that are subject to fluctuations in the market or unexpected expenses. As a result, developers need to be creative and explore alternative financing options that can create more flexibility and support. Some developers may also struggle with the valuation of the project, as lenders may not fully understand the potential of the development. This can lead to a lower valuation, making it harder to secure the necessary financing. Various finance options are available to developers, each with its pros and cons. Traditional loans from banks and financial institutions often offer competitive interest rates and a well-established process, but they often come with strict criteria and rigid repayment terms. Private investors, on the other hand, can offer more flexibility and a faster approval process, but they may require a higher return on investment. Crowdfunding is another option which allows developers to raise funds from a large number of people, typically through an online platform. Government grants and subsidies are also available for property development projects, particularly those that align with specific policy objectives such as affordable housing or urban regeneration. These grants can provide valuable funding, but they often come with strict conditions and a lengthy application process. It's essential, therefore, to carefully consider the pros and cons of each finance option and choose the one that best aligns with your project's needs and goals. To illustrate the effectiveness of these finance options, let's consider a case study. A developer worked with what was looking to secure financing for a large-scale residential project. They opted for a private investor who was able to provide the necessary funding quickly and with more flexible repayment terms. The project was completed on time and the developer was able to achieve a significant return on investment. The case study highlights the importance of choosing the right finance option for your project and working with investors who understand your vision. A successful partnership can make all the difference in achieving a successful project outcome. Careful planning and research are required to ensure the best results. With numerous finance options available, selecting the optimal one is crucial. If you've had any experience with securing finance for your property development projects, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below this video. Your insights can help others who may be facing similar challenges. Also, be sure to check out our other videos and creative finance strategies for more tips and advice on securing the funding you need. If you want to discuss anything you've heard or seen in this video with me, that's Alan. I'm on 07539141257 or 0333224125. From outside the UK, add +44 to both of those numbers, so it's +44 7539141257 or +44 333 You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can simply drop me an email to alan@alpusgroup.com. Cheers.